Hello. Okay, so I am finally back. It is me, Gloria from Craft Space Blanks, and I am here with another video. We are going to be recording and showing you how to upload, well, do the 2024 graduation shirts from scratch. Completely from scratch. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is start a new project. And then you'll want to get your numbers together. We are doing 2024, so of course we're going to use the numbers 2024. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And right now we're just going to be doing the basics. So I am going to be adding the proud family member of blah blah blah, but for now I'm going to show you how to do the 2024 slices so that you can do your numbers and add pictures inside. First thing you want to do is add that 2024. Let's pull it over to the side so we can see it when we're trying to pick our font. You're going to want to pick a bold font. I have a few fonts already downloaded, I believe. Let's see what I have bookmarked. Not the one that I wanted to use. I think it's like Condense. Hmm, maybe this one here. Yes, that is the one that I'm going to use. It's big enough. So we're going to bring that out some if you want, just so we can see it a little bit better. And first thing you're going to want to do is add an offset. I like to leave my offset so that people can see it. Of course, you know, inside of the numbers, there's going to be pictures. So the offset, you want it to be seen as well because it's going to be like the alternating color for me and how I do it. Usually schools have multiple colors. So this school that I'm doing is red and black. So of course, I'm going to do whatever color shirt they choose, red or black, and then I'll do the alternating color for the outline or your stroke or your offset or whatever it is that you want to call it here in the Cricut design space. Now, this person did not specify whether or not they wanted a black shirt or a red shirt. I did a red shirt, so I'm going to use a black outline. So that's going to be easy for me. I am going to leave it at 0.25. For most things, I usually try and change it to 0.08. But of course, that's going to be like really, really tiny. I think I messed that up when I tried to put that in. So let's try that again. 0.08. See how small that got? So what I am going to do is go ahead and change that back to 0.25. Make it pretty big. And we're going to apply it. So next, what we're going to do is highlight them both. I didn't have to change any color because I'm doing it black. If you did want to change the color, you just click on your offset, go over here and change the color to whatever it is that you want to make that. Like I said, I'm sticking with black, so we're going to change that back to black. And next step is to highlight both. And you're going to want to hit slice. And that way what we are doing is slicing out that number. So if you would like, you can go ahead and hide that 2024 that got sliced out. Then if you hide the additional 2024 that was there, you'll see that you have the individual numbers with nothing on the inside. They have been sliced and empty. So we're going to bring that back. This one here that we didn't need, I'm going to go ahead and delete that one so that I don't get confused on what I am using. So now we have our two, the top piece and the bottom piece. I'm going to hide the bottom piece, which is the outline. And then now we just have those numbers. So with those numbers, at this point, they're still attached. You can go in Couture and take stuff out, but that's going to take a lot of work. Well, kind of both ways take a lot of work. I just don't like doing it this way. So we're going to put that back. But both ways would take a lot of work. You would actually have to duplicate this number 4 times and then couture out what you don't want from each one because you have 4 numbers. So we're not going to do it that way. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up a shape, square. I'm going to make it about the size of this first number 2. And we're going to slide it over just enough not to catch that 0. We're going to highlight both and we're going to do some slicing. So now that's sliced. I no longer need this shape. Um, I don't need both 2's. I only need one, so I just deleted the other one out. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the exact same thing for the next number, which is the 0. And we're going to put that right over that. And we just need to highlight this last 2. So you'll want to do the square and then what's still connected, which is the 0, 2, 4. You can do it that way. I just held down the shift key, hit the square, and hit the 0 to 4. Or you can also just highlight it this way, being sure not to pick up the 2 that we've already sliced, and then click slice. That's going to give you your 2. I'm sorry, your 0. I'm going to delete that out, and we're going to delete one of the zeros. And the last thing, we have the 2 and the 4 that's still connected, so we're going to bring one more out. And the only thing I'm going to do is put it over just enough so that we can just get this number 4. Now we might get a little bit of the 2, but I'll show you how to remove that. So I'm going to slice. I think we did pretty good with getting it over there. And delete that 4. So now we have 4 individual numbers. You can hide them individually, bring them back. And on that 4, we did get something additional. Nope, it's on the 2. So what I am going to do is get another shape, some type of circle, something small where I can just take that and slice it out. And I just hid that number 4. So what I did there was I deleted out that little piece that we had. It was double because we had sliced it and then the additional circle. So now we can bring that 4 back and we have our number. And then I can also bring this back because now we have our whole full 2024. Now in order to put the photos inside of the numbers, there's 2 ways you can do it, but I'm only going to give you one way, and that is by uploading a photo as a pattern. So we're going to add the pattern inside of each number. I already have my photos downloaded onto the computer, so I just have to go find them here. So we have these 4 here. It's for a girl named Jordan. So we're going to go ahead and grab those photos and upload them as patterns. As you can see, they don't go in your recent uploads simply because they're pattern fields. So you want to make sure you click the pattern fill button and then click upload pattern. I'm going to do that for all 4 photos. Just going to go in order 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we'll hit pattern field, upload pattern, browse, and then we're going to go to number 3. Upload, and then we're going to grab our last one and pull it in, and I'll show you where to find those photos in just a second. Upload. There we go. So now we're going to go back to our canvas. You press cancel. Canvas didn't work for some reason, and then you can go ahead and hide this. We don't need it right now, so I'm going to go ahead and hide that outline. So we'll click on our first number, or you can just go ahead and click all of them and change them all to a print and cut, because of course they're going to be pictures inside, so they're going to be a print and cut. Then we're going to grab the color box, and instead of a color, using it for changing the color, we're going to choose pattern. Now all 4 of those images should pop up right up here, which they did. I am going to use her older pictures for the first couple, which is, I'm going to use the baby picture first. That's just something that I do personally. If they want to change, once I send them mock up, if they want to change the arrangement of the photos, that's perfectly fine. I'll go back in and then I'll change the arrangement. As you can see how this came in, it's not quite how, visibly appealing. So we're going to click edit pattern and then we're going to do some edits. Basically, I want to move it over to cover the entire two. I probably leave still two in there. If I make it too big, we might miss out on some things. I usually just play around with it until I get it how I want it. So her eye is covered up top. So, and it kind of brought back some more on the other side. So what I'm going to do is blow it up a little bit and then bring it back. Let's see if that helps. Then I'm also going to pull it up, and if I can get her in there just right, as long as it's not covering her eyes. A CSC. Okay, so we got, I think that's perfect. So I'm going to X out of that, and it's going to change it here. For some reason, it does this weird thing where it don't change it exactly how it was supposed to be changed. Um, Sometimes you can wait around and it will update it. So I'm going to wait around and come back to that one and see if it updates. I'm going to go around to the 0, click color, pattern. We're going to add in the next photo. The next 3 photos seem pretty recent, but since there's no face or anything showing on this one here with the blue and white on, I'm going to go ahead and upload that one. This will be a good one for just the one picture. So I'm going to edit pattern, and what I'm going to do is just blow it up and then move it over. Probably have to go up a little bit as well. Blow it up some more. Move it over. Trying to keep her from being in the center. So that's why I keep blowing it up and moving it over. I'm going to move it up. Pull it up just a tiny bit more. Move it over. And move it up. As long as she's not cut off by that 0 or that middle of the 0, I'll be okay. It's not really an ideal picture that I would have used, but it's okay. And that one did not quite come into the 0 exactly how we lined it up. The way that we can fix that, let's go back to this too. The only way I know to fix it really is to just move it over more and then X out of it and see if that covered it, which that did. But it got part of her mouth down here, so I'm gonna move it up some. For some reason, I don't know why it does that. That's a little better, but not quite. I'll keep playing around with it. I need to do that. See, now I have to keep playing with it because now her eye is kind of hidden. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fix this one as well. Edit. I'm gonna move it over. Let's see if that helps. I'm gonna do that. Okay, that made that better. Only thing is her shoes are not in it at all. So let's see if I move it up some, we can fix it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so next picture, I'm gonna put in this one here, and then I'll use the basketball pictures, which may be more of a better picture for the number 4. And it probably only have to do that one once. These last ones, it seems like we only have to fit like one of the pictures in there, if that makes sense. There's a way that you can do multiple Like when we did the 2022, 2000, like a few years ago, I was doing it with the multiple in there. I'll show you how you can do that just in case it's something you want to do. The only thing you'll need to do is just make it smaller. The smaller you make it, the more will go inside of that number, like that. Actually looks pretty good with that before. Let's raise it up a little bit. See how it looks in the number two. Let's do some more in there. I didn't need to do that. I need to go up and let's go over this way. Let's see if I can get just two or maybe even just the one in there. I think I like it better blown up. Yes. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, now let's just move her up. Go up a little bit more. I want to go up enough to where her head is somewhere like where the clouds are. And we're also over just a tad bit there too. I don't know where the picture ends on the bottom. Look like it's about to end. Yeah, it's about to end and start the sky again. So yeah, that's a lot better, but I do want to get her moved over. The thing of it is, once I move her over, it is probably going to hide her face in that loop of the two. What I hate is that I don't know what it is, what kind of update it is. It has not been right in a long time where this is the same as what you see once you exit out. Could be something I'm doing wrong. I don't know. See, her face is starting to get hidden. So I'm gonna finish this up and see how I like that. And then we're gonna fill in at number four. And actually see it moving. Sometimes you can. Okay, that's pretty good. So if I can get the actual picture to look like that, that would be great. Let's see. Yep, there we go. I don't know how that moved, but let's see if we can get it moved back. Don't know what I did to move it. Feel the same thing with this one. Didn't know I moved those. Okay, now for the number four. Color pattern, and we're gonna do the basketball picture. Hopefully we can get her. That came in perfect, just perfect. I'm gonna leave it just like that. I think that came in really, really good. This number two is not good though. I don't know if it fixed itself or what, but that don't look good. Yeah, it looked like it fixed itself because it's the exact same. Let's see. Okay. You know what? I can't say I'm gonna just leave it like that, but I don't like it. Look like it just fixed itself. It did, but it didn't. Okay, I think that may be good. Okay, so this is how they want the blue, I mean the black, and then of course it's gonna be red shirt. Um, you, as far as like putting in your proud mom, proud dad, proud whatever, whatever text you want to add, you can add that however you want. This video was just basically here to show you how to um, grab your, get your 2024, slice the numbers out and add your photos. If you have any questions, comments, you can definitely put those um, in the space provided below. Um, I was going to continue the video and show you how I add the proud mom, but I've done that several times, and what I'm going to do is pretty much just save this, go copy and paste one from the 2020 whatever um, prior year. Jordan, can't type today. Prior year. That's simple to do. So if you was doing this previously and you just wanted to update your 2024, let me go ahead and show you how to do that. So I just saved it. I'm gonna go to my stuff. I'm gonna go down. Here's one right here. It says proud sister. Let me see exactly what they want the saying to be, because I might have one that already has whatever saying I need. So let's see. I am just checking my order to see what exactly theirs is going to say. Black, white, Jordan for the name. Okay. It's going to say Proud Dad. And then have the school and her name. So what I am going to do is just go. I might have one that I already have the Proud Dad on there. Here we go right here. 2023. I'm going to customize. I am going to take this, detach it, and got the dad, the proud. Well, let's just highlight this to this point right here. Control C, and I'm going to go back. Go back to this one, customize. I'm not going to save it because I altered it, so I'm just going to click replace, which is going to keep it exactly how it was. I'm going to right click on my mouse, click paste, and I'll have that proud dad. Just like that. Let's give myself some room. I'm moving this down. Now all I have to do is change all of this. First of all, I'm going to attach it here. Of course, we want to make the color the same. And then we're going to add graduate. I know what text I use. Graduate. It is one of the college fonts. College block. So we got that. Make it big. Kind of center it. Let's attach this. And I'm only attaching that so I can take everything and align and center horizontally. That way everything is centered. Let's take that, and now everything is complete. my design is pretty much complete. The only thing I would do is this is going on a size large, I want to say, so I'll keep it whatever size I can get it, which is the biggest size I can make it. So I'm going to open this up on 1.5 and change that to 11.5, and that'll be my image. Only thing I'm going to do is add a name, and I won't let's detach that, and then let's collect all our black. So this is black. Scroll down, hit shift, and get the graduate in there. Now we're going to click attach, and we have it all. So this is complete. All I have to do is add the name. What I'll do is to send them a mock-up, I'll take out the lines and do snipping tool. Before I fully bring up the snipping tool, I'm going to change this background to red. You can either just change the background to red like this, but you know what, I am not going to do that. Let's get that back to white. You can show you how to do the templates. Bring in a t-shirt. I might have to just put shirt. I think I do. Yep, I usually do the classic shirt size. I still want to take my lines out. I'm going to pull this down, go back, highlight all of it, pull it down. With it being so small, it kind of looks distorted. So what you need to do is just change it to a printed cut just to make it look good as sending it as a photo. Click back on my shirt, change that color to red. And then we have our template. So now I can click new, highlight it, go ahead and save it. And now I can send them this as a mock-up. A Jordan shirt design. And that's it. So we've just done the 2024 shirt design. I've shown you how to pull out your 2024, slice the 2024, and add photos to the 24. And then if you have a previous project that you previously worked on in 2023 or any of those other years, you can pull that same proud whatever in and use it as basically a template. Just copy and paste and send it to another page. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching, and have a good Wednesday.